Sheri Dawson has been a flight attendant with Southwest Airlines for 21 years. On her 43rd birthday, she decided to stop living life filled with bitterness and fear, and in less than a year, she lost 45 pounds. She's just completed her first marathon and now has a life filled with new possibilities.
Hi, I'm Sheri Dawson. I'm 45 years old. I work for Southwest Airlines. I have for 21 years. Love it. A friend of mine was a flight attendant and said, "Why don't you try it?" And I said, "I'm not quite sure that's for me." And she said, "I dare you." And I said, "Oh, they're not going to hire me. I dare you." And I was like, okay. And so I got it. I was hired, and I've been there for 21 years, and I love it. So cool. It's really interesting, too, because I learned how to walk carrying 2 suitcases, little doll cases. And my mom said, "You would carry those around all the time for balance." And so I think that it was kind of meant to be, and I had a dog named Peanuts, and it's kind of funny that I work for Southwest because we're known as the Peanut Airline. And so it's just kind of all came together like that. I think what happens to everybody, you know, you experience things in life, relationships, etc., that you know, have pain from, or there were things that I wanted to do that I didn't accomplish in my early 20s, concerning college, things like that, that I didn't push myself to do. And I think because of that, you know, I started telling myself, "Oh, maybe I can't do that." And you know, I allowed myself to be treated a certain way by certain people, you know, in relationships. And because of that, your confidence goes down. And then bitterness sets in, and a little cynicism. And you start living your life that way, and there's fear there. And over the last 15 years, there's a lot of that, a lot of bitterness, a lot of very cynical, judgmental, and a lot of fear. So this is so easy. It's so clear to me. 2 years ago, I was just so fed up with being sad and nothing happening in my life, and just day in, day out, same thing, but wanting so much more, wanting more friends, wanting to experience life so in the fullest way. And I thought, how do I do that? How do I get outside of myself and this thought process? And I was like, okay, it's time for me to take responsibility for me. So the first thing that came to mind was get in shape. From there, I learned about nutrition, which I thought I knew how to eat well, but I really did not. I did not. A lot of people think they know, but there's so much to learn about it. And started working out, and was so encouraged by the staff, your staff there, and started doing what you guys told me to do. And 45 pounds later, I feel so fantastic. On my 45th birthday, I thought, you know, I've been bitter and cynical and fearful and all of that for way too long. And I thought about everything that had held me back all these years. And I was like, I'm ready to let it all go. I don't have to be fearful anymore. I just keep pushing myself, and I'm just saying yes. I'm just saying yes. I'm just going to do it. So the night that I came to your studio for the meeting, I thought I need to share this with Shana because I want her to know that her studio is where it started. Well, my choice is where it started. Then you gave me the tools and helped me. You told me, you said, well, we're doing Kilimanjaro in September, and I was like, okay, let me think about it and I'll let you know. And you kept talking to me about it while we were standing there, and I said, well, are you afraid? And you said, yeah, I'm afraid. And I was like, well, then why are you doing it? You said, because I just am, I'm doing it. I've made up my mind. And instantly I thought in my mind, I was like, Sheri, you're saying yes. Don't forget. You're saying yes. Don't be fearful. And you said, okay, Sheri, let me know when you decide. And I said, yes. And you said, just whenever you decide, just let me know. I said, Shana, yes, I'm going to do it. And so thank you for asking me. I'm thrilled. I think it's going to be great. I'm scared to death still. I think that's smart to be a little fearful. And the more you say yes, your life is on the up curve. And the more you say no, it may not affect you that day, it may not affect you 2 days later, or even a week later, but eventually, all those no's add up to something. Or all the yeses add up to something. And personally, I will feel like just another surge of confidence, and I think I'll feel like I'm on top of the world.
Babang